Hi everybody, my name is Adrian Baker, nurse practitioner at Lumiere MediSpa, and I'd like to give you 8 steps to a safer aesthetic experience. First step that I would ask everybody when they're first choosing an aesthetic clinic to visit would be to, if you can possibly, go on recommendation. So do look at various reviews, but also if you know somebody who's been, then you usually know that you're going to be in a safe pair of hands. The second step that I would invite you to take would be not to be driven by the price. So you don't want to really be taking on treatments if they've been pushed upon you as in an incentive to have a treatment for half price if you have it on the day or things like that. Or if they're really kind of much lower than what the general, if you've been scouting around and they're much lower than the general price, don't be driven on price. There's usually reasons for a lower price. And the third and most important step really actually is to always have a consultation first. You want to make sure that you get to meet the practitioner that's going to be treating you where possible, and also that you can have a full open discussion about what the risks of the treatment options they provide to you, as well as what the benefits are. It's very easy to talk about what the benefits are, but it is an important part that you need to be aware of, that most of these treatments do carry some risk. And another important step then is that, does that practitioner also have a plan in place? Do they know how to actually manage those complications if they were to happen? Linked to that as well is something that the practitioner also should be carrying a medical malpractice insurance or something to be able to protect you should the worst happen. So do make sure that they have got insurance in place just in case. It's very rare that there are serious outcomes of treatments, but it's important that you are protected by insurance with your practitioner. Another step that I would advise would be to always make sure that your practitioner is a medical practitioner, i.e. that they have some professional regulation, so that they're a doctor, a nurse, or a dentist. And you can even ask them when you're booking for your consultation as in what their GDC number, NMC number, or their GMC number is. And that will just give you then that clarity to be able to look them up and make sure that they are actually a medical professional. And you want to make sure that you're seeing a medical professional for these aesthetic procedures, particularly injectable procedures, because they already have a regulation of their profession, of what they actually do, and they have to be able to prove their own training and continued education. Another really important consideration is how experienced is that practitioner in providing you your treatment. So you want a practitioner that's been doing this for quite some time, and not just a long period of time where they've done it maybe once a week or every now and then over a period of time. You want it ideally for that practitioner for it to be their actual profession, that's what they do on a day-to-day basis, because then they really do put all of their effort and all of their training, their expertise into you and into your face. And the final step I would advise is always trust your instincts. If it doesn't seem right, or it seems too good to be true, trust your instincts. You know when something is safe and when it's not, and often we get too carried away and jump feet first in. Just trust your instincts. Take time to make considered judgment of whether you do want to go ahead or don't want to go ahead. A decent practitioner that you'll be seeing or clinic will give you that time to go away and have a think about the discussion that you've had before actually receiving the treatment. So stay safe, everybody. Take care.